Hi Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 2022 Singles Love Reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see the energy that we have to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Ooh, okay. So this one right here, we have the Four of Wands. So there's something about a commitment being tested, all right? Either this is interesting, somebody that we were in a relationship with, okay, is coming back and kind of wants to be in a relationship with us again, or wants to be friends, or is contacting us in one way or another just to open up that door. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't connect with them, because there's a sense that they want to take advantage of the loyalty that you feel. They want to take advantage of the connection that you have. There's also, for those who that doesn't resonate with, there are two very distinct pathways coming forward. And one is somebody who's going to want to move forward in a relationship very, very, very quickly. And we're going to think, oh my gosh, this is awesome. They're moving so fast and it's all falling exactly into alignment the way that I want to. There's a reason why this person doesn't want to give you the time to get to know them. So just be aware of that. So let's look for our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels. So we have here nurturing, which is the Earth Star chakra located 6 inches below our feet. We need to nurture ourselves. We need to nurture our inner child. We need to nurture what it is that we truly need from a relationship. Not have somebody else nurture it for us, but really look at, what do I need? What do I want? What's important to me? And nurture that as we move forward, because that's going to really help us to get to the relationship that we want and get to the place that we want to be within our lives. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Ooh, okay. This whole bunch. Let's see how far this gets us. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. That's interesting. Okay. So some chaotic energy coming forward. We start off with where we are right now. There's a lot of fighting, or there's a lot of negative talk going on in our heads, or fighting that's going on around us. We're kind of thinking that this is normal. We could have always spoken to ourselves this way and just become aware of it. The negative talk around whether we can even be loved can be coming up. So the simple exercise to do, which isn't very simple at all, is say your name, okay? Say, Aquarius, I love you, right into the mirror. But replace Aquarius with your proper given name, okay? and say, I love you, and see how that resonates with you. Say it, mean it. Do you feel comfortable with it? Do you not feel comfortable with it at all? What does it bring forward? Because there's an energy around us where we've just gotten used to the chaos. We've gotten used to fighting. We've gotten used to being put down. We've gotten used to being in chaotic relationships and being taken advantage of because of this. And now we're breaking that cycle. The challenge for us is to open up the door. Is to open up the door and say, there's so much more out here. I've been underselling myself. There's so much more to move me forward and to connect with. And that challenge card, of course, was the Two of Wands. It moves us to what we're focusing on, and that's the Three of Pentacles. We want things to work. We want things to work together. We are focusing on kind of meeting somebody in a group setting. This could be, I don't know why speed dating coffee, get together is coming forward, or it could be at a bar. But I'm just seeing something like that, just something that's totally out of your comfort zone that you can think was really fun, or somebody else signed you up for, and you're like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Type of thing. But there's a sense of wanting things to work. There could also be, for some of us, okay, we might be thinking that monogamy isn't right, and looking at alternative ways to move forward. Don't judge yourself harshly. Like, whatever works for you works for you. So connect with that energy, connect with what you want, connect with what you need, and you'll be surprised what opens up. But there's an honesty that needs to move forward here. This is also saying that the idea of being in a relationship where it's just the two of you against the world is very romantic and, Romeo and Juliet-esque, but it's very hard. It's very hard. So knowing that you have your group, you have your people, you have your family, your friends, your support system, that's going to be very important and is very important to you in a relationship, Libra, oh my goodness, Aquarius. So it can't even be a Libra energy. So Libra is the scales. It needs to be balanced. And that's why that energy came forward. It moves us to our past, and that is the Magician. There's a magic spark to us. And the past is any time before you've listened to this reading. Here, there's a magic, there's a spark, there's a beauty, there's a brilliance. Let's move forward with that. Let's embrace that. Our past is seeing things differently, embracing what we truly desire, what we truly need, where we want to be. And so there's just a magic. There's a magic. There's a sense of, I'm claiming who I am and what I want. And there's been a revelation that has come forward within that. It moves us to our strength. And that's the Page of Wands. This is passionate energy, fire energy coming forward. This is a sense of celebration, but this is also learning our passion and what we desire and what we need from a relationship, what we don't want from a relationship. We're being a student, and we can think, oh my gosh, I shouldn't be being a student, I should be an expert. But we're never an expert when it comes to a relationship, because we're never an expert on another person. We can only be an expert on ourselves, and we too constantly change and grow and evolve. So really opening up and saying, what do I need now in a relationship? What do I want now in a relationship? What is it that is connecting with me, pleasing me, making me happy? And we need to look at the me before we look at the we. That's going to be really important here. And we can think, oh my gosh, that's so selfish. It's not. It's not. Like, look at your happiness. Look at what you desire. And then it's time to find that in a partner, or replicate that in a partner relationship instead of in an individual relationship. It moves us to our near future. We're getting what we wish for. We're having that wish be granted. We're having that wish come forward. We're finding out, kind of the consequences to certain choices that we've made, for better or for worse. And there's this revelation that's coming our way. There's this power that's coming our way. There's a dream that's being answered. It moves us to our suggested approach. Our suggested approach is to stop looking and thinking, I can't have this. I can't have this because I'm not enough. I can't have this because I'm not, this or that. But really, not enough really does come forward. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not young enough. I'm not old enough. I'm not, powerful enough. I'm not, established enough. Whatever it is that is making us think that we're on the outside of love, we're on the outside of happiness, we're on the outside of what it is that is prosperous and that we really desire, that's going to be a very strong thing for us to look at and say, what is this? Why is this? And then again, to do that mirror work, to look in the mirror and say, Aquarius, I am prosperous. I am here for love. I am bountiful. My cup runneth over in everything that I emotionally, physically, personally desire within love, within life. And that's going to be very, very powerful for us, very, very life-changing, very life-changing. It moves us then to what we need to know, and it's that God source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing us a gift of passion, is handing us a gift of creativity. We're taking that. That's our strength, is taking that gift, because we have the Page of Wands right here, and here we have the Ace of Wands. But this fire, this passion, this insight is illuminating us. It's moving us forward. It's opening up our eyes. And we're going to be really looking at what we desire, and looking at that desire with new honesty and openness. And also there's a spark, there's a passion that's awakening within us, a sensuality, which doesn't just mean for a relationship, but it means seeing the sensual, the beautiful, the erotic in everything in life, in just the mundane, which becomes part of the extraordinary. It moves us to our hopes and our fears. We hope that we are able to celebrate a relationship. We fear that we're not. We hope that we are able to move forward in prosperity and success. We fear that we're not. And it brings us to our potential future, which is the Fool, which is walking a new path, which is moving forward in a way that we hadn't expected, which is going after our dreams and what we desire. Now, we're going to be afraid that people will call us foolish, but we also know that we can't turn away from this dream of the heart and this passion of us. We need to walk forward in it, and we need to, embrace this desire. It's just so important for us. And we can think that, there's a sense of, if I follow my heart, if I go after what I want, I'm being foolish. Like I'm not connecting the way that I should. And Spirit's saying here, oh no, that's not the case at all. You are connecting exactly the way that you should be. And, this isn't saying drop everything and move to another country and all that stuff. Follow somebody you don't know. That's actually something we're being warned against. This is really saying here to let your heart open up and say, what is it that I desire? What is it that I want from love? And how can I follow that forward? Where do I need to be for me? It moves us to our subconscious tarot energy, which is the devil. We're going to find that there are certain things that hold us back, certain ways that we think love should be, or the person that we love should be, or the way that we love should be. And that's falling into traps, that's falling into other people's worlds and not our own. And so here, being open to it, also knowing that subconsciously there's something that's going to be happening around from the Capricorn time frame, December 23rd to January 19th. There's something that's coming in, and it's like, follow me. But remember, you need to follow what you want, not what you think other people want, what other people need from you, what other people are desiring. Aquarius, that's going to be very, very important, because you're so caring, you're so giving, you're so loving, that you're like, oh yeah, that can work, and oh, that's no big deal, until it piles up, and all of a sudden it is a big deal, it is too much. It moves us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of, and it's the Moon. It's being afraid of change. And it's also just letting fear guide us because we don't know how to be guided any other way. It brings us to our subconscious chakra energy, which is forgiveness, and that's the heart chakra. The art and the power of opening up our hearts and forgiving, not the external world, not everybody else, but forgiving ourselves for falling in love with the wrong person, for, trusting the wrong person, for being in bad situations, for being too naive, for being too this, for being too that, for being too hard on ourselves. Forgiveness is going to go a long way. It's a very powerful tool here. All right, Aquarius, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy, as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of our love and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Aquarius. And may you always be blessed in love.